Hi, Wendy at Chick-a-Woof Ranch Farm. We wanted to share with you 3 things that have been invaluable to our farm. So here we go. Let's show you around. Okay, here it is. Item number 1. This is our chicken tractor. It is movable. It's a chicken coop that you can move around to different places on the ground so they always have fresh grass. Why this item has been invaluable is because once again on our farm it is very multi-purpose. The first thing is we bought some chickens that were adults and we needed to quarantine them. So this is a great way to bring new chickens onto your farm, keep them quarantined for a couple of weeks, so that way if they turn out to have any diseases or just bringing new germs into your farm, this way you can help to quarantine them, keep them away from your other chickens. It's also a great use for if you want to breed your own chickens. Like us, we have a large chicken coop where everybody intermingles. But if you want to make sure that you're having a purebred chicken, or maybe you're even doing something experimental, this is another way to house your chickens, be able to move it around, and to know for sure what you are getting the end result of. Lastly, another thing this can be used for is we do have a couple of rabbits. Our rabbits are mostly pets, but this would be a great way to let your rabbits have a free run around, move it to the area that you need be, and keep them predator free. I wouldn't suggest leaving them out overnight, but for the daytime, it would be a great rabbit run. Okay, this is just a quick tour of our chicken tractor, built from scraps. This is how it works for us. Here's our door that we can lift up, and if we need to, we can crawl in or send the kids in after the chickens from here. Also has some latches on the top. Let me take you around to the back. One other feature I just wanted to mention and share with you, since you can kind of just see the design of our chicken tractor, is the handle right here in the front. This, from the front end, is how we can lift it up. From the rear, we'll use a dolly, and that's how we move our chicken tractor around our farm. This is the back end of the chicken tractor. As I said, we would hook a dolly back under this end to be able to move it around. Back here is another entry. This is how we can prop it open, keep it open. We have 2 nesting boxes in here for the girls to use. And also, this is the water container right here. This is our 3-gallon chicken water. It has the nipples on the bottom so that the chickens have fresh water all the time. We can fill it through the hole in the top or clean it out by taking the lid off. These are our nesting boxes in the back end of the chicken tractor. We also, you can't see them, but we also have 2 perches that run along here for the girls to sit on at night. So they can sleep on the ground if they want, but they can also get used to their perches. And we also added a couple of handles to the back of it too for easy lifting. It's definitely a 2-person job to move this around. But believe it or not, myself and a couple of the younger kids have been able to move this around to where we need it. Item number 2 that has been very invaluable on our farm are kennels of varying different sizes. We have used these in so many different ways and have come in handy that I probably can't name them all. Obviously, if you have dogs and cats that need to go to the vet, that is their normal use. However, Couple of different things that we have used them for is we currently have one right now that we do not have a ready-made rabbit cage, and we picked up a couple of rabbits and needed a cage. This is definitely large enough for a rabbit to house it and easy to clean out. This size has worked for us with our goats even. Believe it or not, we have used this a couple of times to take a goat to a vet, and avoiding using a truck or a trailer for heavy hauling. We can fit an adult Nubian goat in here, and we've taken them to the vet, or we have taken them to another farm to be bred. It's a much easier way and less hassle to have them travel. We also use these a lot for quarantining. Once again, if you have a chicken that you're needing to take care of, separate it from the flock to find out what's going on, that you don't want to pass anything around. That's another great way. There's just so many ways, I can't even name them. So if you have other ideas, please feel free to put in the comments. Benny is telling me, please, I don't want to go in there. He doesn't go in there. So even if you don't think you're going to need a kennel of this size or of this large, pick them up. Garage sales have been great. Family members that don't need them anymore. We use Craigslist quite a bit. One thing I forgot to mention that we've used these smaller size kennels several times for is we have very kindly relocated possums, raccoons, not skunks. We don't relocate skunks. But it's been great. It's easy to drop them in, coax them in, slam it shut, and hit the road. One other thought I forgot to mention on the kennels too is we have used an older one, maybe not as in nice a shape, and taken the door off, and we've used it as a hay feeder for the goats that are in a pen. This way, it keeps it sheltered and protected from the rain or the weather. They do climb in and get in there and sometimes take a nap with their food, but once again it has been able to move it around very easily to get it into the pen for the goats and refill it and that sort of thing. Number 3. Lastly, one of our favorite items here in the Midwest are our coveralls or our bibs, fondly known as our sleeping bags. We are here in the Midwest where we experience all 4 seasons. These come in so handy because they slip right over the top of your clothes, jackets and all, and not only do they keep you warm in the winter, fall, mornings, various types of cold, nippy, below zero weather. These coveralls are so easy to throw on over your clothes, over the top of my jacket. Not only are they warm and keep you protected and comfortable, but as you can see, mine have kind of been through the ringer. So it protects your clothes, and even in the winter time, you can throw these on over your pajamas in the morning, do your chores, come back in, and then continue on with the rest of your day. So in our family, we needed all different sizes. Luckily, they hand down very well. So when one kid is done with them and they get into the next size, then we pass it right on down. Now, once again, when you're being frugal, in the beginning, these were a little bit expensive to buy for each child, and sometimes the smallest ones, it's kind of ridiculous because they grow out of them so quickly. So we have picked up snow bibs, garage sale, buy them super cheap. They may not be as durable as warm, but they do the same sort of job, and they can get you through a season. And you know, picking up some for $5 at a garage sale is totally worth it until you're ready to up it and spend a little bit more money on a little bit nicer bib. And you can, like I said, buy them for the bigger kids and then pass them down as the others grow up into the next size. A couple of features that we like about our coveralls, the bibs work the same way, is that most all of them have the zipper that goes all the way up to the side. It makes it easy to slip your pants right inside of your boot, pull the pant leg down, and zip it flush. Another feature that we have liked with some of our coveralls is that they have a pocket But it's also nice to have it's sort of a pocket by the side that it goes directly into your clothing. So if you have an item that you don't want to fall out of your pockets when you lean over, or in the case that your hands just get really cold and you've had to remove your gloves, this way you have access inside and you can warm your hands up quickly this way. We don't really have favorites as far as brands. We wait for sales, look at Craigslist, shop around. I'm definitely going to be needing a new pair this year, and with the winter season about over, it's a good time to start looking in the stores. So just want to recap again and mention our 3 favorite items. Number 1 was our chicken tractor. It's movable and has lots of uses, whether it's for chickens or quarantining or even a rabbit run. Number 2 item was the dog kennels. Once again, it could be used for quarantining. Used it for a hay feeder. For goats, we've relocated possums, raccoons. We've also taken goats to it and avoided using a trailer. Number 3 is the coveralls. I'm wearing them, bibs or coveralls, whichever is your favorite. These have just kept us for many years through the winters, and they do last a long time, and they're so easy to put on and take off that you can throw them on over your clothes or your pajamas. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more of our favorites on Chick-a-Woof Ranch.